Welcome back to Henry's Garage. In this episode we do an engine teardown. It goes relatively well, except for I was getting tired towards the end. As I got tired I got a bit careless and ended up costing myself some money, assuming I can find the part again. Anyway, this is it. Okay, so this is the engine for the soft top. We've taken it out from under there, we've got it cleared up top, and we're going to start the dismantling process and see what we end up with. And I think we're going to end up doing some of it on here as we try to get everything off. Yeah, so we'll see if that head comes off again. Hopefully it will, and we'll go from there. Okay, so question one. I don't know what a new clutch plate looks like, but this, I mean, it just looks, I don't know if that looks like something new, because it's not, oh, you know what I mean. So, is that a new plate that's just never been used? Or is it just an old one which needs replacing? Be interested to know. So we got all but one of those Allen bolts loose. Just want to show you what happened to the key for the last one. So I'm going to have to buy a new set and work out how to get that one out. We'll loosen off the rest for now and see what we can do. I don't know if the colour of that oil or the texture of it came out, but it was very thin at the bottom. I don't know what was mixed in with it, but it had a kind of yellowy swirl through it. I don't know what that will be, but not great. The rest of it was thicker, but clearly something other than oil was in there, so we probably have a leak somewhere. Actually, I just realised that I can see it when I'm up close, and so I've zoomed right in. Let's get in a bit closer. So there's an example. So we've got this brownie stuff in here, just here, and if we can zap it in. And just there you can possibly see it a bit better. This kind of brownie swirl in there. I don't know if it's fuel or water or something else. It smells like, I mean, all I'm getting is a smell of oil, so I don't know what it is. Right, I've misplaced my 1/2" spanner, which is a shame because I had it earlier in the day and I just can't find it. I've been looking for about half an hour now. So there's one bolt in here I need to get this pulley off. I've tried with a 13 and it's not going to come. It's slipping on that, so I've given it a bit of a spray. another one. And we're going to, since I can't find it, I'm just going to stop. And I'll have another look in the morning or tomorrow at some point. It must be around somewhere. I'm sure I had it earlier. If not, I don't have a 1/2 inch, which would be unusual since I've got 7/16 and 9/16, so I've got either side of it. And as I said, I'm sure I was using it earlier. So yeah, we're going to stop now, and we will see if we can continue tomorrow. Found it. I put it away somewhere where it doesn't go. So that was coolant coming out, and coolant was clearly what was in the oil. So I must have a leak across somewhere. With this gasket, it's kind of hard to tell. So disgusting. So I think we're going to just take this engine support off, and then we're going to stop for tonight. I just dropped the phone I use for recording stuff, and that's all I'm getting now. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to download that video. But I've been taking out the pistons. And so what have we got? We've got number 1 here, and we've got some movement on these rings, certainly on the oil ring. Number 2 I can feel out, but number 1 looks pretty stuck in there. On the second one, well, we can see we've got some movement, but again not a lot. So, and then number 3 and number 4 both I think look pretty good. So that's 4 right here. Everything seems to be more or less moving. And on 3, yeah, again everything seems to be more or less moving. So yeah, so clearly we've got something going on around 1 and 2, but not quite what we had on the other car. Anyway, pistons are out. Right, we're going to take a break now whilst we try to work out how on earth we're going to undo this bolt, given I've got nothing stopping it from turning. Yeah, I just don't know how I'll do it. Really stupid boy I am. I don't know, I'm wondering if I can put something through these holes at the back here. I don't know if you can see those. If I can get something in there to just hold it in place somehow. I can't think of anything else. I do assume I'm turning it the right way. It's not a, I need to check that it's not a left threaded. TWL UNFS. So there's nothing. So an STWL means something like tighten with left, which would be a horrible thing. But I don't think so. I don't remember the other one. Anyway, line on this thing. Anyway, so we're going to see if I can ever think about how I might be able to prevent the crankshaft from turning. I did try getting some wood in here and just holding it, but you can see what happened. I spent a good bit of time seeing if I could find somewhere I could fix the camera, the one with all the lost video, so that I could get it. I can't find anything that I can get done over the next couple of days, and so it'll be too late. So I'm afraid that probably the best video, most instructive, clear, obvious stuff that I've ever done is going to be lost, but there we are. So what we're going to do next, we're going to have a go at getting this bolt off. We're going to take this bar here and stick it down through there and then tighten up against it. We're going to protect the cylinder and the crankshaft with a bit of wood against each bit, so the metal against this, against that, and that's how we're going to have a go at it, and we'll see how we get on. Okay, we've got the crankshaft so that we can remove it. I just need to make something, because that's no good. I need to just make something that I can safely lie it on. So I need to find some wood which is suitable for these to come on. Right, that will roll, so I do need to be careful with it, but at least it's supporting it in the right places. So I need to find somewhere nice and safe to store that, and get some plastic over it really. But I think for now it's just going to go in the corner here whilst I finish this off. Okay, I think the last bit that needs to come out for this teardown is the jack shaft. So that's that, and the distributor. And the distributor for some reason feels really stuck in there. I've been struggling. So we'll turn this back over and we'll have another go at it. That was bad. So distributor is out, although I still can't remove the jack shaft for some reason. I'm not sure why. I need to take a look at that. If I just make my way over, I don't know how clear it was in the time lapse, but I managed to break my distributor. So I wasn't hitting it hard either, but there we are. Shouldn't have been hitting it at all. It was well welded in there though. So right, and so we can see the jack shaft. Can we get that in? So we can see the jack shaft in there, and we can see it turning nicely. There we go. But I can't work out why it won't come out. Right, there we go. That's why we got some Allen bolts in there. Just the two which need to come out. That's why. Right, so that's everything out. We've got crankshaft here, the sump and timing cover down here, whole button, which other parts are up here, out of the way, and I've got a few parts over here which have been going through the cleaner as they came off. So we're just going to do a lot of tidy up and clean up around here now, and I'm away for a week, or at least unable to get to the garage for a week, and so it's going to be at least a week and a few days before we get to another video. But if anyone can tell me where I get a new distributor, and yeah, what that looks like. Anyway, next video we're going to do some measurements. So we will measure the cylinder sizes, we will take a look at the pistons, we will measure the crankshaft, and have a bit of a closer look at it, see how it all looks.